हे व्हाट्सअप एवरीवन, दिस इज हितेश जेतवानी। आज जो है हम चैप्टर 4 करेंगे फ्रॉम इकोनॉमिक्स स्टैंडर्ड 12। इन दिस चैप्टर वी विल सी देर आर दी टू टाइप्स ऑफ बैंक. द फर्स्ट one is central bank, which is known as Apex Bank of India, and that is Reserve Bank of India (RBI). And the second one is commercial bank, which directly handles the consumers, customers like SBI, BOB, Bank of Baroda, Bank of Maharashtra. These are the local banks. Okay, so let us talk about the definition commercial bank and central bank. So, commercial bank is an institution authorized to collect people's deposits or savings with the purpose of lending those under the condition of returning the same when depositor demands. It also pays and charge interest. So, basically, what this definition defines, कमर्शियल बैंक ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो लोगों की सेविंग्स को डिपॉजिट फॉर्म में कलेक्ट करती है, एंड इट ऑल्सो गिव्स एन गारंटी दैट व्हेन डिपॉजिटर डिमांड्स इट विल बी रिटर्न, कि जब भी कोई डिपॉजिटर जो है अगर उसको पैसे विड्रॉ करने होंगे, सो बैंक दैट विल रिटर्न टू हिम, एंड इट ऑल्सो पेज एंड चार्ज द इंटरेस्ट. Second, if we see central bank, which is RBI, Reserve Bank of India. RBI is the apex bank of India, which supervises and regulates the entire banking sector as well as formulates the monetary policy. So रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया जो है वो अपेक्स बैंक ऑफ इंडिया मानी जाती है, एंड इसका अगर हम मेन काम देखें, सो इट रेगुलेट्स एंड सुपरवाइजेज द बैंक्स, द कमर्शियल बैंक्स. तो इनके ऊपर हैंडलिंग का पूरा काम जो रहता है दैट इज टेकन केयर बाय सेंट्रल बैंक, दैट इज रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. Okay, now let us talk about the functions of commercial bank. So basically the functions of banks are divided into primary function and secondary functions. As we can see in this slide, the in primary function there are the three main functions, which is accepting deposit, means government accepts the deposit from the people. Second, providing credit facility, when people needs money it provides a loan to them. And the next one is credit creation. So basically credit creation means when there is a need of money in the market, it provides money to the market as well. So इसको हम credit creation बोलते हैं. In what ways the commercial bank accept the deposit? So the first one is saving bank account, current bank account, fixed deposit and recurring deposits. So now if we talk about saving bank account, so saving bank account, these bank accounts are basically held by the individuals who keeps their saving into the bank account. Second, current bank account, it is for those people who are running their businesses and they are having many transaction in a day, they are handling many transaction. So in current account there is no limit of transaction. You can do as number of transaction in current bank account. The next one is fixed deposit. So fixed deposit stands for, like, if you have a huge amount of money and if you want to keep that money in fixed deposit, so after some time, so basically fixed deposits are divided into three different sections: short term, middle term and long term. So as per the term and amount, the bank provides you the interest. And then fourth, we have recurring deposit. So there is a small difference between fixed deposit and recurring deposit. So basically fixed deposit is a kind of amount which a huge amount you keep that amount in bank for a long term period. And recurring, so basically let's have an example. So if you keep 500 every month, so if you think that you can save 500 rupees every month and you can deposit that amount to recurring account. So after some time, so suppose if you open the recurring account in the bank, if you say to the bank that you will deposit 500 rupees every month for the 5 years of period, so after 5 years you will get a huge interest. सो अगर हम बात करें सेविंग, करंट, डिपॉजिट एंड फिक्स डिपॉजिट एंड रिकरिंग की, तो सबसे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट जो मिलता है वो फिक्स डिपॉजिट्स पे मिलता है. सेकेंड आता है रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट, देन थर्ड वी हैव सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट, एंड सबसे कम इंटरेस्ट जो मिलता है वो मिलता है हमें करंट बैंक अकाउंट पे. फिर इफ़ वी से हाउ बैंक प्रोवाइड्स क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी टू द पीपल. सो किस तरीके से बैंक जो है वो लोगों को क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करता है. सो देर आर इननंबरेबल ऑफ लोन्स, जैसे कि एज वी कैन सी पर्सनल लोन, होम लोन, कार लोन एंड बिजनेस लोन. सो इस तरीके की लोन. People also borrow education loan as well. So these are the different type of loans. So suppose if you need money for your personal use, you can go with personal loan. If you need loan for purchasing a new house, so you can go for home loan. If you want to buy a car, you can also go with car loan. So business loan, it will help you to, suppose if you want to open or organize a new business, if you want to open a new industry, so here in this case bank will provide you some amount. So in that case you can also open your business. But yes, in all the loans, in all the deposits, bank will charge you some amount. Okay. So as far as we discuss about the primary functions of commercial banks, now it's time to discuss about the secondary functions of the commercial banks. So other than primary functions, what other services are provided by commercial bank? The first one is check facility, ATM, credit card, debit card, RTGS, NEFT, bank overdraft, net banking, and etc. There are many. So the let us talk about the first one, check facility. So with every bank account, either it is saving or current, you will get checkbook. So you can also use checkbook to pay amount to someone. Second, you will get ATM facility as well. So you just need ATM card. You can go in any automatic teller machines. You can withdraw money at any time. Second, next we have credit card. So credit card is a facility where if the amount is not there with you, if the amount is not there in a bank account, so you can also use that credit card to purchase something, and after some time you can pay to the bank with interest. And debit card, so in debit card, so if we talk about the difference between credit card and debit card, so in terms of credit card there is no need to have balance in your account, but in terms of debit card you must have balance, you must have an amount in your bank account so you can use that amount. Next we have RTGS and NEFT. So basically these are the terms. You can use any of the like RTGS or NEFT to pay amount to someone. And then we have bank overdraft. So bank overdraft stands for the facility like if you do not have money in your bank account and if you issue any check to anyone, so bank will pay on behalf of you to that customer, so the check will not be bounced. So after some time with interest you can pay to the bank. And then finally we have net banking. So net banking is a facility which is provided by every commercial bank. By using this net banking facility, you can transfer money, you can withdraw money, you can uh, check balance and many transaction at one click. So you just need to download the application and you can check, you can operate your bank account from your mobile. So these are the things which are considered to be the secondary functions of the commercial bank. Okay, so now it's time for the central bank. So central bank has two functions, like one is monetary function and second is non-monetary function. So monetary, that means the function which are related with money. So monetary function, issue currency notes, banker to government, last resort to bank, credit control and foreign exchange. Let us talk one by one. So, Reserve Bank of India has authority to issue new currency notes in the market. So, if the amount is more than 1 or 2 rupee, the Reserve Bank of India has authority to issue the money, to issue new currency notes for the market. Basically the currency which is below 2 rupees, 1 rupee or 2 rupee, that is actually issued by central bank, central government, not central bank, that is issued by central government. So other than this, all the currency notes and coins are issued by Reserve Bank of India. Banker to government. So basically, as in the beginning I told you, commercial bank directly handles the customer, the local people, and the Reserve Bank of India never handles any customer, the local people. It handles only the accounts of commercial banks. So that is the bank of every banks. Each and every bank has an account in Reserve Bank of India. Then last resort to banks. So what does it want to say? So if any commercial bank has extra money or surplus amount of money, that can be given to Reserve Bank of India. Or if any bank needs money, if any bank needs loan, so that also goes to Reserve Bank of India. They ask loan from Reserve Bank of India. The next one is credit control. So basically, credit control is a term if the money is not there in the market. So if there is a scarcity of money in the market, so Reserve Bank of India has authority to issue new currency notes. And if there is a huge amount of money issued by Reserve Bank of India, so they can also take back that money. And the next one is foreign exchange. So as we know, the Indian currency is rupee. So if you want to convert your rupees, convert your currency into any other currency, so there is need to change the currency notes. So if you suppose, let's take example, if you are going to America, you must need a dollar. So Reserve Bank of India will collect your money and they will provide you dollars, so you can visit the America and spend the money over there. These are the monetary functions. Apart from this, Reserve Bank of India has non-monetary functions as well. So the first one is regulatory and supervisory functions. So basically, Reserve Bank of India is considered the bank of all banks. So Reserve Bank of India has authority to regulate and supervises the function of commercial banks. It provides a direct control to every commercial bank. Second, promotional function. So promotional function, that stands for, as we know, if any a new feature, if any new service is issued by any of the bank, like before few years we had no idea about the internet banking, we had no ATM or debit cards or something. So at that time, these promotional functions were taken care by Reserve Bank of India. It spread awareness among the people that how to use ATM cards, how to use internet banking and everything. So that is also taken care by Reserve Bank of India. And the next one is financial inclusion or development. So as we all know, the India is economically, India is developing country. So if any money is required by government, so all the departments like financial department or education department, they all take money from Reserve Bank of India. They actually borrow money from Reserve Bank of India and they use that money to develop the country. Okay, so now we have the slide, and that is very important question for our exam. Now, what are the instruments for monetary policies? Like we do have two instruments like CRR and SLR. So let us talk about CRR. Cash reserve ratio is a percentage of bank total deposit that it needs to be maintained as liquid cash. This is an RBI requirement. The cash reserve is kept with the RBI. A bank does not earn interest on liquid cash maintained with the RBI, neither can use it for the investing and a lending purpose. So let us take example. Here, each and every commercial bank has to maintain some CRR, some percentage of CRR. So let's take an example. If any commercial bank takes the deposits of 1 lakh rupees from the customers. So now, as per the CRR, if CRR ratio is 20%, so the commercial bank only lend 80% amount, because 20% of amount they have to keep as a CRR. So they can only lend 80,000 rupees, and 20,000 rupees that should be kept with RBI as a CRR. That is the policy, and that amount cannot be lent at any cost. So basically, this kind of rule is which is maintained and taken care by the Reserve Bank of India. And if we talk about SLR, statutory liquidity ratio or SLR is a minimum percentage of deposit that a commercial bank has to maintain in the form of liquid cash, gold, or other securities. It is basically the reserve requirement that banks are expected to keep before offering credit to customer. These are not reserved with the Reserve Bank of India. So basically, SLR is also termed where each and every bank has to keep that percentage of amount in liquid capitals, like they can also keep the amount in golds or any properties. They can use anything other than cash. So but here the difference is, if we talk about CRR, this amount is kept by Reserve Bank of India, And SLR, that amount is not actually kept by Reserve Bank of India. That is actually, as we know, that is actually property, like liquid properties, gold, like gold jewelries and properties or something else. Okay, now let us talk about repo rate and reverse repo rate. Basically, as we have seen that RBI is the PEX Bank of India, and second we have commercial banks. So what RBI does, RBI provides loan to commercial bank. If any commercial bank needs a loan, they can go to RBI, Reserve Bank of India, provide them a loan. So if Reserve Bank of India giving loan to any commercial bank and then it charges to the interest. So that term is called repo rate. As we can see here from the slide, the interest rate at which the RBI lends money to the bank. So when RBI gives money to commercial bank, it charges some amount. And if we talk about reverse repo rate, so reverse repo rate is a vice versa condition when Reserve Bank of India takes loan from commercial bank. So if in any scenario, if any bank gives loan to RBI, okay, so in that condition, commercial bank provides a commercial bank takes interest from RBI, and that is called reverse repo rate. So as we can see from the slide, the definition is the interest rate at which the RBI borrows money from the bank. So basically there is a small difference. When RBI lends a money, an amount to bank, to commercial bank, it is called the rate it is called repo rate. And when any commercial bank provides loan to Reserve Bank of India, and the amount which it charges, it is called reverse repo rate. So here we are done with the chapter. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you so much for watching my video. Stay safe, have a great day.